See, why is it that whenever a man is in the news for something very ridiculous, something that we all should know is ridiculous, you will see a lot of people that are keeping for the man, defending him, trying to justify it, like doing the most, trying to justify nonsense. Anyway, today we're going to get into people's opinion about what Yul Edochie did, okay? So if you don't know, if you're watching this video, if you've not seen our previous video, Yul Edochie is Pete Edochie's son, and he just came out to announce that he has a second wife and a baby. Mind you, not a newborn, no, that baby is not a newborn, has a baby. And his wife found out, his first wife of 17 years, found out on the internet, same as all of us, okay? Anyway, before we get into that, our personal channels are linked down below. Please go and check it out, right? Yeah, so
everybody seems to have an opinion. And what's annoying is that a lot of the opinions are senseless. If nobody
obviously senseless.
I'm telling you now, some of you, your sense is missing. Okay? I don't see how something like this will happen and people try to justify someone's wrongdoing.
That is so obvious. It's
and
not even
the worst part is people that will try to blame the
wife.
Okay?
Exactly.
Let me start from this first comment because this one is, I'm boiling as I'm reading it. It's from hold on, my phone no dey unlock. She's not letting it. So it's from who is what's her name? Mary Njoku. I don't even know who she is.
Jason Njoku's wife.
I don't know who they are. So point is, right, let me read this comment. She said, this is they pay my heart. Dear married men, if your wife cannot satisfy your inner room needs, kindly open your marriage and with her. Kindly open your marriage with her blessing. You can have peace of mind to discreetly share your talents with the world, while she quietly and respectfully helps herself too, with your blessings, of course. Why this comment is paining me is that, this news broke out now, that Yul Edochie
it was cheating,
gave birth, married woman, blah, 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 blah.
Horridly married, though.
Why do you automatically associate it with his wife
not satisfying him in bed? Exactly.
Like, as a woman, do you even think of what you type online?
Yeah,
How
the implication.
Is that the first thing that came to your head?
Exactly.
Men cheat on porn stars. Men cheat on anybody. Like when men cheat, it has nothing to do with the wife. They're having sex with their wives or not. I tell you this now. It has absolutely nothing. It has everything to do with the person's morals.
Yes. Do you know that some men actually don't give sex to their wives at home?
Yes.
And go outside and do it. They'll be denying their wives at home. The wife will be frustrated, but they'll go outside and go and collect it. So it has nothing to do with the wife.
So it's actually very disgusting that this would be somebody's take on it. If your wife cannot satisfy your inner room needs. Ew, like as women, don't we think when we say this?
We say no, we don't. We're already conditioned to think that it's okay.
Yes, we're conditioned to think that is our sole duty as married women to satisfy our husband's inner room need. Where that same husband is not even satisfying your own emotional needs, your inner room needs, your physical needs, he's not satisfying shit. This woman has been mistreated for the longest time.
Yeah, obviously.
This man has been cheating, doing different things. She has been there managing it for years. Now he finally has a baby.
Do you know,
and somebody saying satisfy your inner room needs.
Do you know, it's possible that she actually knew that he was someone that used to, go out and do stuff. But because it hadn't blown up like this, or because it wasn't like a child or something serious, maybe she had been enduring. When they will say, women endure, pray, this one, be patient, men are there. After she has endured, finished, what came out of it? A child and another marriage. So at the end of the day, if you are there advising women, do like this, behave like this, act like this, sit like this, talk like this.
Don't around the house. Yes. Wear sexy clothes. People used to say that they guys wear nonsense. Wear sexy clothes. Man, we go cheat.
I'm telling you.
It has nothing to do with what you're wearing and how you look.
Exactly. So the next one is from Samuel Men cheating with side chicks today is rampant because the modern wife wouldn't allow her husband to bring a second wife home. In the days of our forefathers, they converted their side chicks to housewives. That is why most of them were polygamous and there was no case of cheating. If the modern woman permits second wife, the cases of cheating inside marriage will become history. Why are you a joker like this? Like, are you?
Do you know? Senseless.
Do you know?
Why is it that men think this way? But obviously, it's not all.
It's not all men, but a lot of people think this way.
Why?
Do you know? I responded to this comment and I said, if people allow themselves to be killed, the cases of murder will become history, because that's what
Because
it's
people
saying.
are giving
Permission,
for them
to be killed, because that's what it is. You're telling me bringing a second wife will stop cheating. It is still cheating. It is cheating that brought the second wife.
Thank you.
So which one is
And then
permission?
And also, why does a man have that privilege, have that
Thank you.
option of second wife? Why can't
I
as a
have the-
woman,
thank
have
you.
different men as well?
Exactly.
I sleep with you this week. Next week, I go and sleep with the other man. The other week, I share.
Of course, respectfully, with your husband's permission.
Yeah,
respectfully.
With your husband's
Permission, yes,
Another
now.
thing that this babe said, this Mercy, was her name Mercy?
That's what she said,
That's
yeah,
one thing
Mary.
that she said, with permission.
With permission.
Because, why can't we all do that?
Exactly.
If a man is allowed to do that, why can't women be
Why are
allowed
people?
to do
Why
that?
were they crucifying Mercy Aigbe if it's okay?
And why does it pain them? You know, men and their ego. This men and ego. God, I don't know why you did men like this. I don't know why you did them like this. Because their ego is so large that they cannot take 0.2%
Of what they
the things
dish.
that
Yeah, they can't.
They can't take it. Like, do you know, I don't know any man that can stand his wife sleeping with another man. But
to the extent of even marrying.
Yes, but almost every man, trust me, even those that are not doing it, would expect their wife to be okay with them
doing it.
Forgive them after cheating or having a baby outside and getting married. And people that have opinions like this, did you even go to school? Who raised you? Then again,
Exactly.
Actually,
the same people that
same. Yes, now what method did you go to school? Are you don't you read? Don't you like? Because these days, when our parents, grandparents, and great grandparents, when they say things like this, it's easy to overlook and forgive them. I don't even enter arguments now with that generation.
Exactly.
I don't bother, because the truth is that they don't know better. They didn't even teach us better. But when we grew,
we understood
learned
things.
better.
Yeah.
You know, we read books, we went to school, we socialized, we are well traveled. You know, we're learning every day on social media. Is it not the same social media that I am that all these people are? Because I'm not understanding. But at the end of the day, you are what you feed yourself.
Yeah.
Okay? There are some people that all they watch is African Magic. And another thing, African Magic, you know, I can't stand Nigerian movies.
I can't
stand it because the husband is always cheating.
Yeah.
The wife is always enduring. The husband is always sleeping with the house girl. The husband is always doing something.
Their portrayal of women is very terrible. Because if you think about it, it's mostly men that direct and produce these movies. Yeah. So
obviously now I think a lot of women are in the industry now, but I've already lost interest a long time ago.
Because majority of the movies are still like that. So forget this new Netflix kind of movies. Majority of the old movies are still like that.
They portray women as objects that should be owned by men. Women as people that should endure in life, pray in life, and men as people that should do whatever they want and get away with it. We are tired of that narrative. We are very tired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at this guy Reno or Mokri. He was saying that polygamy isn't necessarily a sin. This and that. Forget the sin part, right? Forget the sin part. I keep asking, why is the woman's permission not asked? Why didn't the woman, if it's that you want to have 100 wives, go ahead. You're not going to be the first to do it, okay? Go ahead. But let your wife or your wives, let them know. Some men actually have separate wives. Some even get analysis. Some men have full-blown family, wife, children somewhere. Build house for them. They have full-blown family, wife, children somewhere else. They don't even know each other. So at the end of the day, does it even make sense? Yeah, saying polygamy is not really a sin. Polygamy is not bad. It's fine. But can at least those people know so that they will not decide for themselves, I want to be here or I don't want to be here. Exactly.
Look at this nonsense. Who is this one? Blessing Okoro.
Leave her. That one is not anybody what.
Men who own up to their shit. I respect Yul Edochie. His audacity for me. It is more honorable to have a second wife than a side chick. If you say you be man, marry her.
First of all, he didn't own up. It's a woman. No. Please, we reject her. Association of Women.
Agenda, okay.
Yeah, we reject her. Please, because if you know this girl, she's not someone that we should even consider as part of our agenda, because she's actually a disgrace, to be honest. But my own is this, right? He did not even own up to his shit. If you think about it, he was caught. He was coerced.
So he
did not go there thinking, oh, let me go and cut this woman and marry her and have a child with her. No. He went to cheat. He mistakenly had a child, and then he was almost exposed, and then he went to marry her because he has a presidential ambition or whatever, okay? So at the end of the day, do you know, I still believe that anybody who has, common sense, anybody who is intelligent, you're not a dumb, dull person, you will understand the implication of trying to have two wives. Forget sin, forget, what is accepted in society. It is a lot of stress, both to you, your wife, your children that grow up in a polygamous home. They go through a lot of emotional, physical stress. Like, why do you want to put your family through that if you have common sense, if you're an intelligent person? So forget that.
There's no way. There's no equal sharing of your
It's
love,
not possible. You're a human being. It's not possible.
It's not possible.
Even among children, having too many children is not easy to share. Not talk about and not having too many with one wife, with another wife, and you have wife here, you have, like, it doesn't make sense, okay? So when people are trying to justify these things and say, it's not a sin, it's not bad, it's our culture, it's this, forget all those ones, okay?
Get how their brain
common
functions.
sense,
People
common
that
sense.
try to justify nonsense.
Common
I don't get
sense.
how their brain functions.
My dear. There's this quote I quoted, and it says, if you cannot bring peace to your household, how dare you try to rule a city?
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, it starts from at home. Charity begins.
President or governor or something.
One of them. No, he's president. He wants to be part of the too young to rule. Hashtag people that are now coming out as young people that want to rule this country. This and that. This and that.
But you cannot bring peace in your own home.
You cannot even rule 5 people because you had 4 children and 1 wife. You could not even rule them peacefully. You had to stumble and fall and add more people to the mix. That means if you rule Nigeria,
people that we know of, I'm sure there are a lot more that we don't know about.
No, there are a lot more. Actually, this lover even exposed another woman that he has been dating, has been sleeping with. Then another one that the husband now caught him and went to the umona, whatever, and then he left that woman. So it's not the first, it's not the second, it's not the third. So you cannot even maintain yourself as one person. You want to come and maintain a whole country. That means you carry us and go and marry Ghana. You will go and marry Cote d'Ivoire, join. Mm-hmm.
People will love him for this action.
Yeah, some people will. Some people will. They're already praising him now.
People will, tell him that he's a man that owns up to his mistakes. He's a man that married. You see that people are already saying it.
Because for me, like I keep saying, he did not own up. If it's that he came out, he got caught. If he came out and said,
he got trapped first of all with pregnancy and then got caught.
Do you know, even if after all this, even after the trapment and whatever, if he came out and just said, I apologize to my wife, I'm sorry for what I did, it was a mistake, but I had to do right by her, by the lady, or by my children, or my child, by getting married to the woman so that she will be, he will be a legitimate child or whatever. If he came out and just honestly said things as they were and then laid low from internet, for a very long time, it would have been better. But coming out to come and proudly tell us you're introducing us to your new son and your second wife, even tag the woman. I'm like, why are you wicked? This is wickedness.
He's trying to make us believe that
his wife is okay with it. Yes, that wife is okay with it.
There's nothing wrong with what he did. Like, what he did is normal.
Yeah.
He's proud of his actions. Like, I'm a man and I have 2 wives and everybody should clap for me because I have 2 wives.
2 wives.
And this is my beautiful wife and everybody should clap for me.
Do you know the wife even said, may God judge both of you? His first wife. Yeah.
May God judge both of you.
Because my own is after 17 years, what are you looking for outside? 17. It's not one, 2, 3, 4. His kids are grown. What are you looking for? Now that you should be enjoying your kids, now you have a baby. Or now going to a toddler, because that baby is not newborn. You have a toddler at your age, you're chasing a toddler up and down when you should have been enjoying your kids, taking them out, having adult conversations with them and trying to raise them. And you have 3 boys, for crying out loud, now 4 boys. How are you going to raise these boys? What are you teaching them? What are what kind of morals are you passing down to your children that, you've been living? What kind of example are you as a father?
As a father, exactly.
Because people always say things like, the women, we always think it's the women that should raise the boys. No, as a father, you should raise your boys. Okay, the woman should add, yes, she should raise her boys as well. But as a father, you should raise your boys. So if anything goes wrong with those children, they should hold the father first.
Right? A lot of men look up to their fathers.
Exactly.
Whether their father is a good father or not. Whatever example their father sets is what they look up to as how a man should behave. So now, automatically to your children, they can cheat and marry second wife, maybe outside, because it's going to be the norm for them growing up. And you see them saying things like, hey, my dad did it, we're all happy.
We're all happy,
but you don't know how your mother actually felt
exactly
about it. And a lot of men actually don't talk to their mothers about it. They just take their father's word for it and, take his example as the right way to do
live. And because a lot of women too, especially in our society, we try to cover up for the man. So the woman might not even say things the way this one, I even applaud her for coming out. Some women will not even say anything, they will not respond, they will not.
She just made a statement. I tell you, that woman is oppressed in that marriage.
Of course. I'm sure she's just trying to.
And this one is her husband. She cannot not be oppressed in that marriage because we know her father-in-law's views on women. I keep repeating that. Somebody that can publicly come out, sit and yarn that shit about women cannot be a good father-in-law. That person doesn't value women, and that is the example that his son saw growing up, which is exactly why he had the guts to do what he did, and his father probably applauded him for it. Let's not even try to give him credit like this is not part of his own mistakes.
Exactly.
If you want to vex about it, vex. But he is part of the problem. The problem starts from the root.
Exactly.
He's part of the problem.
Yeah. I know the funny thing now is those children where they are now, because the mother is not talking, some of them might even see this thing as bad and want to talk, but because mother is not talking, they'll be like, let's not talk because mommy is not
Are you
talking.
sure your father will not slap the hell out of them?
That's the thing now. Like, how can I be the one oppressed and I'll be keeping quiet? That's what I don't understand. Like, as a woman, it's you that they cheated on, it's you that they, did everything to, it's you that they disgrace publicly.
I will
but
disgrace
it's you.
you too.
That's what I'm saying now. Let us,
Like,
everything has scattered. Yes, now. Yeah.
You guys, I just went on Instagram self. Is this not his first wife? This is his first wife. Now he posted his first wife. Now put number 1.
Hey,
now
God.
that. Now said undisputed. The embarrassment. The gods. Like he posted her and said undisputed. I'm going to put on the screen for you guys. What nonsense is this? Like, oh my God.
I feel sorry for her. What do you mean by undisputed? You married a second wife for crying out loud. So what did you know? What is not disputed? What?
If
Oh my God.
Okay for you, if she
was number 1, if she was...
Yes, why do you need number 2? If number 1 was perfect.
Was undisputed, like...
See, let's leave this matter because I don't even want to continue. He just posted this thing 30 minutes ago. Undisputed. He's actually trying to, like, how do I put it? He's trying to make people feel like he's owning up to his actions. He's proud of his actions, and his actions are right as far. I married her. He's a second wife. Is legal. Like, is something that is okay to do. Like, when you're trying to make everybody believe that what you did was right.
Anyway, last, if this one stays in the marriage, she's the one that she deserves it if she stays there. Because for me, I can't even imagine being in this kind of situation and still staying. So if she stays there, what do we have to say now?
Because you guys continue the conversation in the comment section. And also having nonsense opinions. Clap for yourself. You have tried, okay? You have tried. Your parents raised you right.
Exactly.
You enjoy the rest of your day.